Hey class, welcome to your first module. So your first module, we're going to talk about probably the oldest and most famous mantra in all of design, and that is form follows function. I'm sure you've probably heard the phrase mentioned, but you know it's not something that everybody necessarily knows what it means. In fact, I'd say most people probably don't know what it means. So the first thing we're going to do here is research the history of the phrase. You're going to do some readings about it. You're going to try to understand for yourself why the phrase was created, how it evolved, and then finally, how do you think it can be applied to modern design, how it can be applied to modern interactive design, and you're going to formulate your own opinion about it. And then finally, you're going to obviously communicate your opinions. So the way the module is going to work this week, you're going to have this overview. You've got readings that'll take you through various points about form follows function, some historical, some debating, some taking different sides of it. I'm not going to say that any of them, is perfect. Some of them I don't agree with. Some of them I do agree with somewhat. But they're there because they are opinions and background of the industry that various representatives of the industry have put together. So it's important to kind of read them from your own perspective and make your own conclusions. And then you're going to take that information and you're going to do two things. You're going to put together a 2-page essay that goes through in your essay what is form, what is function, how do the two relate in visual design? Does form support function? But essentially, I wouldn't get too caught up in following the exact set of those questions. I want to know, do you understand the concept of form follows function beyond just sort of a vague level of understanding? I want to know that you can communicate it clearly using the right kind of vocabulary. I want to see a very wide range of vocabulary, and you can pull some vocabulary from the readings. You can look up on your own different ways, things that people have written about the subject, and use your own terminology. But it should be eloquent. This is a communications assignment, so I want to know that you can communicate and get me on your side, let me know that you understand it, and let me know that I should respect your opinion because you're using very eloquent language. And then I want you to put together a good paper. I want to see examples that support your opinions. Um, you know, take me through your story about what you're feeling and what you're thinking about form follows function. And then finally, I want you to kind of boil down your thoughts and put it into a blog discussion on the course blog. It shouldn't be any more than a couple paragraphs, but kind of sum up your ideas of. Oh, sorry, that's my cat. Never mind. Just discuss what is more important, form or function. Is it possible to design with only function in mind? Show examples that support your case, and just keep it short. Keep it something that is long enough to cover your point, but short enough that you can keep people interested. You're going to have to also read everybody else's posts and comment on them and create a discussion that way. So that's that. I'll be available for questions. Please try to use the course discussion boards to open up a discussion and ask questions. And I'll respond. Other people feel free to respond, and we can carry on a discussion that way. So anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts.